Hi guys, welcome to 5 Year CET podcast. Today we have Anshika Saggar from Delhi and she scored 99.54 percentile in Maharashtra Law City 5 years examination. Anshika, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
कैसा लग रहा है after scoring 99.54?
Definitely delighted. More than that, I'm nervous about which college I'll be getting next. So I am waiting for the process to go ahead.
Target wise, as you said, like you are seeking for admission. Obviously, GLC number one, second is the ILS. Okay, so hoping that surely you will get these two out of these two, any one. Before we jump to the CET preparation, want to understand about your law entrance, how this idea came, like I want to appear for the law program.
For the law program, I wanted to appear because law as a profession fascinated me, which is something that drove me to go towards it. My preparations first started from CLAT. I wasn't at all sure that I'm going to give this examination. I didn't, whenever I used to study for CLAT and the name for this examination, I just simply used to ignore it, saying that I don't even want to appear it. I'm good for CLAT. I'll give it and I'll get an NLU and I'll go through it. Not knowing that the examinations all over India are very uncertain and we cannot predict what is going to happen. Neither the results nor the examination itself, which is why I had to give this examination to create a backup for myself, and I somehow went through it.
As you mentioned, you scored less, rank in the CLAT. What are the mistakes you think you have done during your CLAT preparation? Because of that you couldn't make it to the GLC, NLU's college.
I'll emphasize on the fact that quantitative aptitude, maths, elementary maths, because I've seen all my peers go through this. One thing all law aspirants do is they skip the portion where there is elementary maths, saying that this might not affect our score much, but this is a major thing. This is a major loophole where we guys make a mistake. This is what I made. This is what my mistake was. I thought that going through elementary maths won't make much a difference, but this time CLAT 2024 was an easier examination compared to different other examinations, previous year CLAT examination, which is why maths section, the quantitative aptitude section, made a major difference in the percentiles and the scores. I got 7515 rank in CLAT, whereas one of my friends got 8,000. The difference in marks was only 1.5. So this is what maths can do to you.
Apart from maths, any other section where you face the difficulties?
I'll not talk about difficulty, but I'll definitely talk about what the scoring section is. I'll definitely talk about English, how English can help you work on it. Because if you're doing English, you're doing critical reasoning as well. In CLAT examination, both go hand in hand. So if you're preparing for English well, you prepare for critical reasoning all by itself. So I'll definitely ask all my aspirants and my peers to work on the English skills, especially the vocab.
And the reading part, obviously. Okay, coming back to the CET preparation, CLAT journey you have already explained. And brief me about your academic background, 10, 12th, what percentage, which college?
Sure.
Yeah.
So in 10th examination, I scored 93.8 percentage.
Wow.
And coming to 12th, my best of 4 was 97.25 and best of 5 was 95.6.
Great.
My CLAT examination, the preparation for CLAT was in between my boards, which is something that made it a little difficult for me because I had to cope both with my pre-boards, boards, and the CLAT examination all at the same time. Whereas for MHCET, it became a little easier for me because I was already through my board examinations, class 12 board examinations, and I just had to focus upon this.
Yes. So in 2024 CET, CET cell, they have done the good thing. Like CET earlier used to happen in the month of April. This year it was in the month of May. It was a good thing which they have done because all time students are stuck with the 12th board, like 11th. In the month of March.
No, but I like to add something over here. It wasn't that they had actually put it in May. It was that the first examination was on 13th of May. It was postponed to 18th of May, then to 23rd of May or 22nd of May, and then to 30th of May.
Yeah, that's what a good thing CDCL have done.
Yes.
So, yeah, it is a bit challenging also. All the students, those who are preparing along with the 12th board, they have to manage both the examination, on which exam they should focus, and they are in the how to manage both the preparation. They are into the pressure.
They are
So-
under dilemma under
So
what subjects they should
what
take.
was your situation?
I just cleared my board examination. I took a break for 1.5, 2 days. And after that, I started with my CUET preparation.
Okay.
For CUET preparation and MHCET went hand in hand because the syllabus was more or less same.
True.
Both of the examinations had 4 sections, being it English,
Hmm.
logical reasoning, quantitative aptitude, and current affairs. But for MHCET, I'll say that they had a bit of local touch, asking more current affairs from particularly Maharashtra, as they asked about the newspaper, the first Marathi newspaper. They asked about what is the Maharashtra, when is the Maharashtra Day celebrated. So these were some questions that gave the local touch.
Mm-hmm. How much your CLAT preparation help you in the CUET and the CET?
I don't really think my CLAT preparation helped in CUET and CET examination. Reason being, CLAT has a very different pattern. It has long passages, more or less. You need to interpret the passages and then answer according to what you understand. Whereas for CET and CUET, what I could understand from these examinations was you study, and what you study, you just need to practice on your skills, and you can, crack the examination.
True. So
Which
CLAT
is something
more
that
of
doesn't work in CLAT.
CLAT is more of a comprehensive paper. It is.
It is a comprehensive paper, definitely, and it requires a lot of practice. Apart from time, it requires practice.
Yeah. You appeared for all the maneuver mock tests, or appeared for some of the mock?
No, there was selective. There was selective. I appeared for maneuvers, legal studies, mock tests. Only legal studies because my main focus was CUET before CET because somehow I thought both my examinations are being covered. So I focused more on CUET because I had to study class 11th and 12th legal studies for that, which was not one of my major subjects in class 12. I didn't have legal studies.
So, and the rest of the question you skipped like that only, or you have appeared for all
No,
the...
I appeared. I definitely appeared for them because they were also a part of the syllabus.
Okay. So how much it was helpful for the in the actual examination?
They were helpful because I got a good insight of how the examination would be, especially for quantitative aptitude, because I've seen mostly law aspirants, what they do is they fear maths, including me as well. I just sideline maths as a subject, even though it is elementary maths, but I sideline that. Simply because I find theory and other things more specific and more easier to grab because they are the theory portion specifically. When it comes to maths, that requires again a lot of practice, which is something that I step back from. But I had to take a step ahead in order to, get into the examinations.
Can you brief me about your D-Day journey, exam day? I mean,
Okay.
Let's say tomorrow is the exam. So one day before the exam, what you have done and the day exam was?
So that was a hectic day. It was 29th of May. 30th of May was our CET examination. 29th of May was my general studies and English examination of CUET.
Oh.
Because I'm from Delhi. Delhi exams for CUET was postponed from 15th to 29th of May. So I came back, my general test, which has 3 sections: logical reasoning, quantitative aptitude, and GK. GS to be precise. So it has both current affairs and the static GK. I didn't go well at all because GK was something I didn't hear of. The current affairs from absolutely out of the box. Quantitative aptitude was absolutely time consuming, which is something that I could not cope in 1 hour. So I came back all exhausted and drained. I didn't get time to prepare for the CET examination. I slept that day. I had food. I slept. I came back by 6:30. 7 o'clock, I just freshed up. I just relaxed and I slept. Morning, I woke at 6 and I started preparing at that point of time. From 6 to 9, I prepared. The center was a little far from my place, so I had to leave early. I left by 11. I reached there by 12:30 and my examination started at 2. So after that, I went into the examination. We logged in. That was a peaceful area. So I just relaxed and then I just gave my exam.
First 15 minutes when you started your exam, how was the feeling?
First section was legal studies, which is something that is my strong area. So I was very confident about it. When I went through the questions, I knew that I'm going right. I'm going in the right direction. So that gave me a little more confidence. But my confidence dropped as soon as I came onto the the GK section.
Okay.
Because especially number one, there were local questions. I mean, questions giving a local touch. I didn't know who started the first Marathi newspaper. I didn't know questions like there was a question, when was television discovered? When was television discovered in India? So a very time specific question. You had to be very specific about the year. So for those questions, I lost my confidence a bit, but then there was English section. I regained that and it went on to mathematics. Mathematics, to be honest, was very precise. 10 questions, basic questions, anyone could appear for them.
What was your order of attempt?
I went through legal studies, GK. Partially, I did GK, first 15 questions. It was 40 questions, I guess. I did 15 and I skipped on to English. After that, I did maths and came back to GK. After that, I had 20 minutes left in hand. I revised the whole paper. There were 2 questions I didn't attempt for logical reasoning. I did that and then I went back to GK. So I revised the whole thing and then I submitted.
But you managed to attempt all the questions, right?
Yeah, I did that. I didn't attempt one question because I had no clue, and there was a rumor. I mean, I heard something. It was a myth kind of a thing I heard in the morning that if you attempt the questions and they are not right, you get a lesser rank. I am not sure about it until now. I have no idea if it's true or not because we have negative marking in CET examination. So that there was one question in logical reasoning which I had no clue about. That was a series question.
Okay.
And later that question was removed by the CET after once the answer key came out. So that was a wrong question, which is why I couldn't figure it out at that point of time.
Was there any tukka matka from your side? Or all were genuine?
GK section.
GK section.
Baki sari section that was completely based upon what I had knowledge about.
Okay, okay. Anshika, last question. What tips or the session you want to give to upcoming year aspirant? Those who are asking for CLAT or the CET or any other law entrance preparation they are doing.
Don't lose touch with current affairs. This is something I regret doing. Secondly, don't take maths to be a subject that won't be affecting your percentile. It will be the only subject that will be affecting your percentile more and more. And something that other aspirants might leave, which is something they'll be benefited about. Third of all, pay more attention to time management. Time management is a very crucial thing. It might be possible that you know the whole examination, but you might not be able to manage it. The correct time to correct question. 1 minute up and you need to leave that question and move ahead. You don't need to take that question on yourself that you need to solve it right then and there. It is very much acceptable to leave that question there and move ahead so that you score well. Because I think that there is no one who, it is not important to score full on full. It is important to score the best. That is what I believe in.
Okay.
So
Nice.
this is what I'll suggest. And I'll also say one more thing, that even if you're not studying more, I mean, I won't ask everyone to sit 8 hours a day. I'll just ask to sit regularly. Consistency is more important than hard work. So it is very much possible that you sit for like 2 hours each day, or like one day 8 hours won't help. Every day 2 hours will help. This is what I'm trying to say. Because if you lose touch with your elementary math skills, you will lose everything. If you lose your skill, I mean the consistency, it becomes very exhausting to crack such examinations, whether it be in terms of time management, the questions, your knowledge, or anything else that you appear for the examination.
Okay. What is the end goal? One more question. After you pass out, you're done with your law program. What is the end goal?
I didn't really say it to anyone until now, but I'll not even say it straight. I'll just say the name of the examination so that anyone who's more interested in knowing what I'm doing might search for it. I'll just be appearing for PCSJ.
Oh, wow. Nice, nice. That's all, guys, in this podcast. Anshika explained her preparation journey. She's from Delhi and she appeared for CLAT, she appeared for CVT, she appeared for the CET examination. Finally, she got 99.54 percentile and she's targeting for now GLC and ILS. When you shift to Mumbai, GLC ILS mil jayega, so you can meet us as well at Manure.
Sure.
Yeah. And thank you for coming and sharing your experience. All the very best for your career.
Thank you.